Hey guys, welcome to AT Gameplay, and we are back with Dangerous Relationship, Ryouhei's route. So, I don't remember what happened, so we'll just move on. We'll just go straight to the story. Takuya glided towards me, smoothly bringing his face very close. That's what it was. We are being Takuya stylist. All of a sudden, I get a message from the new voice, whichever the group that Ryouhei's in, and they said they needed a stylist. So, yeah, we're doing it for Takuya right now. Click. All right. I forgot something. Without as much as a knock, Subaru came flying back in the room. Come on, Subaru. You're supposed to knock before you come in. Watch yourself. This guy is the complete opposite of Ryouhei. Opposite? He'll say he loves you, even if he doesn't. You're so kind, Subaru. Have I ever told you that? Trust the guy who loves you. No, blah, blah, blah. Trust the guy who loves you, even if he can't say it, okay? His sudden intrusion and advice left me feeling a bit confused. Subaru quickly swooped out the door as soon as he came. Takuya was quiet for a moment, as if thinking about something. For a while, the only sound in the dressing room was that of the TV. Today we have Ryouhei Shindo from New Voice joining us. Hello, it's nice of you to have me. Ryouhei, I found my eyes suddenly glued to the TV set. That's the nail in the coffin for me. Takuya chuckled with a bit of a heartbreak in his voice. Speaking of Ryo, he should be done with his interview soon. Huh? He's pretty tired, so I bet he'll sleep all the way until his next job. You never know where you'll find him sleeping. Takuya dropped tidbits of information about Ryouhei to me with a heavy wink. I hate to say it, but I'll cheer for you. But that's not why you came today, is it? You're here to be my stylist. Yeah. Let's get started then. Can you get my wardrobe from storage? Sure. On my way to storage, I peek in every room and studio to see if I could find Ryouhei. Okay, don't know if this is going to be a male or female, so I'm just going to go and keeping a close eye on Ryouhei. But it wouldn't be so bad if you just let him do what he wants. I'm guessing it's his manager or something. My ears, it's supposed to have an S on there, perked up when I heard someone mention Ryouhei from around the corner. What are we going to do? We're going to listen. How does that sound? Standing in the shadows, I tried to hear what the manager and Kaoru was talking about. He's been acting strange because living like this is stressful for him. That's no reason for me to let him go running off with some girl. He has feelings you're making him suppress, and it's not helping him. That's why we have to be more careful than ever if a scandal broke out because of him. Why don't you just let him run free like Takuya? That's not fitting for his character. It would tarnish his image. He doesn't need love right now. Love is absurd. I had work to do. As much as I wanted to hear more, I felt bad listening in on this. I kept walking and headed to storage to pick up Takuya's outfit. Something as simple as love seemed to be a whole different game from with famous stars. I didn't realize my mouse was in the middle of the page. Whoops. With a sigh, I swung open the storage door and went inside. I flicked the light switch on with a click. Huh? Nothing happened, so I fiddled with the switch, but that didn't help either. The lights must have been broken or something. I had no other option but to stumble around the dark storage room to find it. He needs his red jacket and bowler hat. Fumbling around the dark room, my foot suddenly bumped into something. It was hard to see, so didn't notice it at first. Crouching down for a better view, I saw what I had bumped into. Someone's foot. I turned my head and followed it up. And there was the rest of Ryouhei. Ooh, Ryouhei sleeping in a closet. Ryouhei? I leaned forward to peek closely at his face. Man, smiling in your sleep. That's awesome. The soft breathing of slumber escaped his lips. I was so relieved to know that he was sleeping and not on the floor because he was hurt. As he curled up in a ball on the cold floor, I stared at his face. He looked so cute. Just stare at him while he's sleeping. That's not pervish whatsoever. I couldn't resist poking his innocent face with my finger. Oh, really? His cheeks seemed cold to the touch. If he slept in a place like this, he might catch a cold. Just then his eyelids twitched and his eyelashes fluttered. This is getting a little awkward. Had I woken him up? He mumbled a few sounds to himself before falling back asleep. Watching him sleeping there made my chest feel tight. Yeah, just stare and just watch him. I mean, there's nothing else to do. It's not like you're supposed to be working. I really did love him. Jeez. Admitting that simple truth to myself, my lips were drawn closer to his. Oh. So you're gonna be a perv and kiss him while he's sleeping. Nice. But this man was so famous, everything warned me to stay away. Subaru and Yuki were hoping it worked out, but all my hopes were bent by the manager. My indecisive feelings and heart quivered inside me. I don't know what noise to make with that. Just then, Ryouhei let out a deep and painful-sounding groan. Perhaps he was having a bad dream. I touched his sleeping face and gently put my palm on his cheek. Drawn by his lips, I placed mine on his before I knew what I was doing. Oh, really? I'm not doing a moan of pleasure, I'm sorry. And that moment, clang, whatever clang was, a sound from the entrance startled me. Frightened by the sound at the door, I jumped up to see if someone was coming. However, there were no signs of anyone in sight. Curious, I went to the door to see what happened, but the door was locked shut. Exclamation point! For whatever reason, I was locked from the outside. With no way to open it, I hurried back to where Ryouhei was sleeping. Still, he was sleeping so soundly. I would have felt bad to wake him up. I had to do something. We are going to wait. There was nothing we could do but wait. But just as I was thinking that there was nothing we could do but wait. But just as I was thinking that, my phone rang. Figuring I could ask whoever it was for help, I reached out to grab my phone. Then, out of the darkness, a hand reached out and stopped me. Exclamation point! Don't. Ryouhei, who had apparently woken up, snatched the phone from my hand. Ryouhei? He sluggishly sat up and looked at me with drowsy eyes. What do you need a phone for? The door is locked, so I was going to call someone for help. Help? Why? Huh? We're finally alone in here. What do you need help for? He spelled it out for me in a way that made perfect sense. When he showed me a charming smile, just for me, my heart raced, all on its own. You haven't responded to any of my messages. I thought you hated me. But then you came to the handshake event, so that really left me confused. My friend invited me to come. Even so, I was glad to see you there. Huh? I finally got to see you again. The thumping inside my chest became louder and louder. I wasn't sure what to do or say anymore. I liked him, but he was a friend. He was someone too famous for me to date. I think I like you. Exclamation point! With a bright red face, he looked into my eyes. As a friend, right? Well, I'm alone with you. Oh wait, when I'm alone with you, I feel funny inside. You do? It's like something is squeezing my heart. His face cringed as if in unbearable oh my god. His face cringed as if in unbearable pain. Jeez, I was gonna add in unbearable, which is weird. It hurts. I sit and wait for your reply, and when it never does, I worry. I keep checking it over and over, wondering why you won't write back. Just as I has written, oh my god, why can't I talk? Just as I had written dozens of drafts and worried, he had worried the same way. When I thought about all the needless pain we'd suffered together, it pinched my heart. Are these normal feelings for friends to have? I don't know, but I slowly breathed in and out, trying my best to settle my restless heart. We can only be friends. It wasn't right for us to be more than that, so I lied to him. I know. He mumbled quietly with a regretful voice. As long as we both understand that. I spoke quickly to conceal my pain, but he suddenly cut me off. I finally know what made you cry now. He was talking about the day at the cafe where I cried when he said we were friends. You felt then the way I do now. Huh? Hearing you're only friends from someone you like really hurts. I see why now. You cried then. You were sad because you liked me. No, that has nothing to do with it. Then why did you kiss me just now? Uh-oh. Apparently he realized it. I'm going to leave this here and hope you are enjoying and see you in the next video. Bye!